Hello, I am trying this again with new half hour, and if it's too long, then it's not good. So, yes, Mesh. Is Binding of Isaac, as I say before. Uh, this one is a Magdalene. Now, because all my other videos haven't been working yet, I'm not really sure when they're going to get online or if they are. So basically, just start from the beginning all over again. This is Binding of Isaac. These are the controls on the main screen here. We've got movement through ASDW. Your arrow keys are your attacks, which is just tears firing out of your eyebars. And then your bombs are going to be shift and E, and items are space. My item as Magdalene is the Heart, which will replenish my hearts. It's very much like Zelda. The first one is when you're in the dungeon crawls. You've got your magic item, your arrows, rupees, although this one they're pennies, bombs, keys, and then you've got your map. Treasure chest. Mom's lipstick. Range up. Okay, so these enemies aren't that bad. They wander around aimlessly because they've got no head, and they just drip blood out of them from now. Time and time again. Oh, I have a message from Riot Police, which is my mods. Hello, what is my dinner? My lunch was good. 'Twas rice and corn. Tomato rice. Because everybody watching my Let's Play really needed to know what I had for lunch. You did. It was a requirement. These flies aren't that bad, but that head thing there is pretty damn annoying. Thankfully, it's fairly predictable. It just attacks you every couple seconds and makes noises beforehand. So, all these yellow doors lead to a room with a special item in them. That was a soul heart. It's a heart without a container, so when it's gone, it does not refill. This red needle here is a poisonous touch. Nope, growth hormones, my bad. So my speed and damage have gone up. So now I am off to face the boss. The bosses are randomized. The fights in general get harder each level, but the boss you could fight is changed every time. Larry Jr. is one of the easier ones. I hate when they've got... Okay, this one doesn't have all the rocks on it, but sometimes they do. They move fairly erratically, which is the only thing that really makes this fight difficult, is that they change which direction they're going all the time. Like, I just got hit there. But aside from that, it's really just a game of avoiding them. The problem is that when there's two of them, sometimes you get locked into one place that you did not intend to be locked into. And you're dead. Soul hearts. What's cool about this game as well, tears up just means I've got my rate of fire is up. Hearts like this, when you have a full heart container, they don't go away. If I leave the room, you'll see up here on my mini-map, the skull now has a little line across it. That's because the heart's in the room. And then when I come back, the heart's still there. Why are you crying today, Magdalene? You fell down the hole, you jump, and you fall, and breaking every bone in your body. So, it's not like you come from a specific place when you... Oh god, my floor is dirty. I'll have to fix this later. So yeah, you don't come from anywhere specific, you fall down to the next level. So the map, start in about the center and you can go anywhere on the map. These enemies are a little bit harder. I'm fairly sure they're just rotten meat, but what it is they fire... You can't get a good angle at them without having to risk getting hit by being fired on. Thankfully, I'm not doing too bad this time around. These enemies in the corner here, these bigger flies, they're my least favorite enemy. They've got pretty good aim, and they fly around attacking you, and they have a tendency of getting stuck over a rock and then you not being able to hit them, but them still being able to shoot at you. It's really flippin' annoying. Okay. Yeah, these normal flies are no big deal. NBD, they just fly at you. Penny. Oh, I've never had this one before. I don't know what it does. Deck of cards. Ooh. Should I save it or use it now to find out what it does? Let's save it for a boss, see what happens. Oh god. Yeah, because when you use an item, they need to recharge. Those little dots to the right of the... I'm not sure if maybe this will mirror, but for me they're to the right of the spacebar option. They represent the recharge of the item. It recharges every time you successfully complete a room. One dot will recharge. That's not a bad recharge rate. It does mean that for some of the more useful items, like the healing ones, you can risk using them in every room, or rather, in one of the earlier rooms to heal yourself, and then just recharge it before you get to the final boss. So I'm not ready for the boss quite yet, so I'm not going to go there. I could do it, it's just I haven't completely explored everything yet, so I'd rather do that first. I hate these levels when there's fire in the middle of the room, because they do a little bit more damage, I think, when they're on fire. At the very least, they jump more, it seems. I'm not 100% certain, really, on any of that, but it feels that way to me, at least, so it feels a little more dangerous. More coins and a bomb. Excellent. So before I go fight the boss, I'm gonna go into what somebody, 1F Jeff, refers to as... Oh, I can't even use that treasure chest. Okay, well, he calls this the Admiral Akbar rooms, and I'll show you why later. This is the Duke of Flies. He's one of my least favorite bosses. He's not a particularly difficult one. It's just a long fight, and it's kind of annoying. And this one also seems more powerful than the ones I usually fight. So let's find out what the deck of cards does. It gives me a free card. What does the chariot do? Oh, snap. Turned me into my little unicorn and made me all powerful. So because I didn't take any damage, I get to make a deal with the devil. And I also got this item, the pentagram, which has increased my damage. So I'm going to choose... I don't know what either of these do, so let's go ahead and take the contract. The pact has increased my damage even more. If I had more hearts, like more health, or I should say, I could take the other one as well. Oh, crap. Apparently I can take it anyway. So I now have no permanent health points. So I just gotta go tell my my riot cop that. So you can give up all your hearts as long as you have spirit hearts. What the fuck? I did not know that, boys and girls. So be careful. Mom's fat cankle. No. Mom's fat cankle. No. I'm redoing some of my funny jokes from before because not everyone got to hear them. Now, thankfully, I am pretty freaking powerful. It might actually still be okay. But this is a dangerous situation to be in. Because like I said, I can't recharge any of these hearts. I take damage and they're done. So I'm just charging up this laser before I enter any specific room. Oh god. Look familiar? I can't take these hearts because I have no heart containers. So because charging doesn't really have any effect on your movement, I'm just holding the charge now, even though there's nothing at... Rooms never refill. Sorry, I just got a text message from Facebook. I watch people play games. Okay. Well, I'm streaming it again if you want. Sorry, a girl had a crush on is messaging me. Have a crush on, not had. Oh, death becomes all of my enemies. So, it's kind of annoying that we're only getting hearts, but every time you finish a room, you usually get an item in response to having defeated it. Yay, a key. This is just a slot machine. You don't always get something useful. So I feel good about the net amount I've got. Ah, damn it. Cost me one of my spirit hearts. So I'm going to do something in this playthrough that I don't normally do. And that's, I'm going to spend money on soul hearts. Unfortunately, there aren't any in here. Awesome. Now, obviously I'm picking up soul hearts because I can use them still. I'm not going to risk this Akbar room. Quite frankly, it's not worth risking all my health on whatever piddly piece of crap it might give me. So we're not even going to bother. All I can hope for is that we'll get more hearts soon, or at the very least more more blue hearts, but I'd rather have my life increase. Hourglass slows everything down, which could be useful. So let's just use it one more time. The Magician, what does the Magician do? Oh, it's changed my my breath attack to heat seeking. Not really useful because my breath attack is not able to take that power up. So what enemy are we facing here? Oh, I'm gonna lose right here, folks. I suck at this boss. Or not, because usually he drops those maggots right there. But apparently only some of them were going to drop them this time. Or I was just destroying them quicker than they were being made. So Mom's Heals have increased my range, which won't actually have any real use for me in this version. I'm going to keep the slowdown time. If only because it will have its uses with, because it's like a beam, like a sweeping beam, so it will be useful to have that the option of making it last longer. No! Two bombs. Not really worth the exchange. If you missed what happened there, when the explosion went off, it pushed the rocks apart, which kind of filled in the holes that they were around. So I'm nowhere near ready to face the boss yet because I want to have more. I want to try to get at least some more spirit hearts before I face him. Crap. I'm going to lose in this room. Or not. Apparently not. Oh god, I almost died. This is basically the laser that we've already got. We don't need that shit. It's also got a time or a cooldown, which is not something we really want when we've already got an unlimited one. We're gonna pause this here for a second.